Thursday night. How's everybody doing tonight? We are live on a damn Thursday night. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight on a damn Thursday night? Hold on, put this shit here. We are live. What that game, man? That shit was crazy, man. That shit was fucking crazy, man. Eagles survive 24-20. CeeDee Lamb had a few key drops at the end. I don't know why the hell he didn't catch the football. Also, well, what was it? Miles Sanders fumbling the 11-yard line. Cowboys could have won this game very easily. Pendejo face for them. They made some really bad mistakes there. But yeah, man, I guess it is what it is, man. Let's see here. What were you right about, Michael? Hey, what up, Juan Sanchez? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? How you doing tonight? People come in here and I'm right. I'm like, what are you right about? For the most part, like, guys, like, when it comes to predictions, I don't give out predictions. I say anything is possible in sports. So I hate when people come in here and say, I'm right. I never said you were wrong about anything. Sports are super unpredictable, man. I argue more about stuff already that passed, and I actually know what happens. But stuff in the future, I don't like to argue about because you never know what can happen. Missed the show yesterday. I worked early, but I'm hey, what up, One Soda? I'm happy you're back tonight, buddy. I'm happy you're back. It was a good day today, man. I had a good day. Football came back. Had a good day. Yes, Michael, we talked about the what are you talking about the Pirates so much, dude? Like, come on, man. Like, you talk about you talk about them way too much. You're like that one guy on the internet talking about the Phoenix Suns. You're like you need to join like a pirate stream or something. Like a all Pittsburgh sports stream. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling on a damn Thursday night. But yeah, man, that was a hell of a game tonight, man. No, I don't have any money, Juan Sanchez. I have disabilities, man. All my money is assistance financial. I can only spend it on essential stuff. I can't do anything, dude. All my money is on essential stuff. Like, I have to pay like rent, water, electricity, food, only essential stuff. Everything gets looked at. If I pay something I'm not supposed to, like more of a luxury, I can probably get in trouble. So I can't be doing anything. I don't even go to like sporting events. I just stay home. Yeah, man. But we chilling on a damn Thursday night, man. We chilling. I don't know. I honestly, at this point, Michael, I would have done it at the Royal Rumble, right? I would have just waited a few more months and done it at the Royal Rumble. Or maybe as a mystery for that War Games match they always do at Survivor Series. I don't know why they want to sell the SmackDown now so much. I think they said it's going to be John Cena's final SmackDown. They're advertising both AJ Lee, CM Punk. I think they sold over 15,000 tickets. I don't know why they want to sell this SmackDown so much. They should have. I would have saved the AJ Lee return for either Survivor Series or a Royal Rumble. Hey, 1 cent with the 5 pounds of lettuce. We making money up in this bitch that are eating pork and beans. Get the fucking sushi. Get the fucking lobster. Shout out to you on the 5 pounds of lettuce. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, one. I mean, yeah. It's what it is, man. That's the thing when you get financial assistance, man. It's only for essential stuff. That's the money's for essential stuff. Stuff that you can so you can survive. Let me change the view here. Oh shit, I hate when this happens. I think they are going to use her on the first premium. Yeah, that's what they're going for, I guess. They won that premium first premium live event on ESPN to go crazy. Yeah, Juan Sanchez. A lot of my friends and family do them, but I still like get confused when people say I have like Philadelphia +9. I'm like, what are you telling me? Are you telling me you have Philadelphia winning, or you think that they're gonna cover? I always get confused because I don't bet. So every time somebody be telling me +9, I'm like, are you choosing them to win, or are you just choosing them to cover the spread? I always get confused. What up, Packer? Welcome to the show. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb messed it up for you guys, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the rain. I don't know what happened to CeeDee Lamb tonight. He did, London. He especially in the first half, and then he made the nice throws to try to win the game in that late in the game, but CeeDee couldn't catch. I don't know why. We had bases loaded with no outs. Yeah, I didn't watch baseball today, Packer. I hope they sign AJ Long. Yeah, I think they said they are, man. I think they say they are. I did see you lost 2-0 to the Phillies, but I didn't really watch baseball today. Dak threw 3 good passes to CeeDee Lamb in the fourth quarter. Yeah. I don't know why, London. I don't know what happened to CeeDee Lamb tonight. I don't know what the hell happened. That's your best wide receiver, and tonight he just had butterfingers. It was, Packer. It was a good game. Especially that first half was very entertaining. I think it was, 24-20. Well, no, 21-20, I believe, was a halftime score. Terrible, man, with those drops. That was a difference maker. And then the fumble, like in the 11th-yard line by Miles Sanders. Dak looked good out there. I thought he made the throws he needed to make. He has like really good numbers in Philadelphia. I think it's like 11 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Yeah, London. You should have won that game, honestly. Your team made mistakes with CeeDee Lamb dropping passes and Miles Sanders fumbling. That could have been at least a field goal when Miles Sanders fumbled in the third quarter. Do you think AJ Lee will actually... I think she will, Packer. I think she's coming back. I think she's coming back. Yeah, he had the 2 touchdowns, Javonte Williams. Brock Lesnar, low-key could come back too. Low-key, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised as well. They're really stacking up this Smackdown. They're expecting over 15,000 fans to be there. Miles Sanders had a big gain. He got chased down by a linebacker, and then he fumbled. Yeah. That could also have been the game. That could have also been the game, too, if you guys cash in with points in that drive. And a lot of times, London, that's, you guys made the mistakes to lose the game, but it's so tough, man. If you guys don't make those mistakes, you guys might have won. The defense kept us in it, but CeeDee Lamb couldn't make the big catches. Yep. I don't know what happened to CeeDee Lamb. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? Because the game was really entertaining. And I don't know. I think Dallas didn't score a single point in the third and fourth quarter. Philadelphia only scored 3. I don't know if it had to do something with that hour rain delay. Because the game was so entertaining in the first half, 21-20. And then fucking I don't know if the rain delay took the teams out of the... I thought the rain delay was the one that pretty much knocked the offenses out of rhythm more than the defenses. Yes, yeah, he did. I don't think there was too many like key decisions to make, but yeah, I thought it was a nice little debut by Mike Schottenheimer. But I told you, London, I think you're gonna put points on the board. Um, so like I said, you might win maybe 9 games or something just because of your high power offense. It was, man, 21-20. Well, we talked about it, London, how there's so much talent on that offense, and especially their first game with like all of them together: CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Ferguson, Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams. There's no film. The Eagles didn't know what to expect. The defense, both defenses stepped up in the third and fourth quarter. Now, you guys did also help out with, like I said, the fumble and the. Well, I guess the Eagles did force a fumble, but the drop passes were CeeDee Lamb. They missed, man. Yeah. He had like what, over 60, what was it, like 63 yards, 2 touchdowns, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I don't know if he has all those many rushing yards. At the end, too, that's when we got the first down to win the game. That might have been the one problem they had. They couldn't contain Jalen Hurts. That's what that has to be the key factor. They have to outscore teams. CD normally doesn't drop a lot of passes. I don't know either, London. I don't know what the fudge happened either. I don't know why he couldn't catch at the end. It was so crazy. I was shocked that CeeDee Lamb couldn't catch the ball in the last few minutes of the game. I'm like, what the fudge is happening to CeeDee Lamb tonight? But tomorrow's going to be good too, maybe. Chiefs and Chargers. Lions Packers should be really good. I was pissed off, lost, but some positive. Yeah, London. Like I said, I think you guys can maybe pull out a few wins this year. As long as like your entire offense stays healthy, you guys should be able to put some points on the board. Yeah, that might be a W, honestly. That could be a W potentially next week versus the New York Football Giants. What up, your boy? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? The offensive line also looked good. It did. The Giants have a good defense, and Neighbors is a good wide receiver. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see how the Giants look. We'll see how they do. We'll see. Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's see how the Giants look this week, and then I just don't think the Eagles' defense is that good anymore with Darius Slay and C.J. Gardner not there anymore. I think that secondary. Oh my Lord, the Eagles might end up having to go get maybe a safety in a few weeks. I don't know. Living the dream, brother. Hope you're enjoying your. Hey, I am enjoying my week, your boy. They had no pressure either with Jalen Carter getting ejected right away. There was really not a lot of pass rushing going on. But I think mainly what they miss is Gardner Johnson and Darius Slay, man. That's what I think who they missed the most. CeeDee Lamb touched the secondary all night. Exactly. I don't know what happened at the end with CeeDee Lamb. But yeah, man, the Eagles might have effed up by they should have maybe just let go one. But they might have messed up by letting both Darius Slay and Gardner Johnson walk. That might cost them in the future. Maybe. I like the Rams, but I don't know if Matthew Stafford's going to be healthy, man. The Rams could be a possibility. We got to see how the Packers look now with the new players. Not only Micah, but also Matthew Golden. Detroit. Those might be the teams, honestly. I don't know. Philadelphia and Washington could take a step back this year. But yeah, if the Rams stay healthy, Detroit, Packers, and then on the other side, it's also going to be a combination of probably Buffalo, Kansas City, and Baltimore. Tough loss, but I'm ready to move on to I like what yeah, man. CeeDee Lamb's gonna make those plays in the future. And yeah, man, you should be fine. Like I said, you should be fine in the future. I think the Cowboys should have maybe, I don't know, they could have a good season. Who knows? There's 14 teams now, so there's enough room to try to get in the playoffs. But yeah, man, it's going to be a fun season. It's going to be a fun season, man. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. The only problem you had, London, was containing Jalen Hurts. But other than that, I thought you looked pretty good. It was a fun game. And it always seems like that first game is really fun. Last year, too, I remember, it came down to the wire, too, last year, right? Kansas City and Baltimore. I think Isaiah likely had his foot out of bounds, right? For a touchdown. The defense just needs to contain the running. Yeah. That's the only thing I would really need to work on if I was Matt Eberflutz in that defense, doing a better job in the future of containing quarterbacks. Because it did look like almost every time he wanted to run, Jalen Hurts was able to do it. I think he ran for 63 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. I was kind of surprised that final play, that's how it ended, with Jalen Hurts running for the first down. I'm like, damn. That seemed to be the whole problem, the whole game you couldn't figure out. The one thing, how to contain Jalen Hurts. Potential names on SmackDown: John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, AJ Lee. Yeah. They're loaded. I don't know, because if it's in Chicago, I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, they're expecting over 15,000 fans to be there. Besides, I like what I saw from the defense on it. Yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, 3 things: the CeeDee Lamb drops, the inability to contain Jalen Hurts in the pocket, and then the fumble by Miles Sanders. Those were the 3 things that I think cost you the game. That game was wild. That fighting and yeah. Well, that was a terrible look for the NFL, man. You have all those people watching, and you start by spitting. And I'm very surprised that Dak Prescott was involved in that. Very, very surprised. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Because he spit towards him, and then Jalen Carter went up and spit at his chest. But they might have to do something with Prescott too, man, because he did spit at his direction. Yes, we just said that, Ryan. Just stopping. Hey, have a good night, Jacob. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so they're probably going to have to call both of them. And my guess is they'll fine Prescott and they'll suspend Jalen Carter. They might low-key suspend Carter. I don't know. But they're probably going to have to find... I couldn't believe Dak Prescott spit it, man. He's supposed to be a very classy man. I was shocked when I saw Prescott spit. No, you play the Chargers. But yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn. And that one guy, Jalen Carter, I think that's going to be part of his career. He's going to be one of those. He's going to be a good defensive lineman, but he's going to be a dirty one. He's gonna probably have a better reputation, probably his whole career. Even I think he had some behavior problems when he was in Georgia. But it should be fun, man. It should be fun. Hopefully we can build on this and put it all together. Yeah, gotta clean up a few things and you should be fine. I said we play tomorrow. What you thinking happens tomorrow? Who would? I thought you said you play Tampa. My bad. I thought you said. I thought you were trying to spell Tampa. I think the Chiefs win tomorrow. I don't know that Rashawn Slater being out for the whole season for the Chargers. That might be a problem, man. Imagine get ready off and yeah. That was terrible, but I didn't know that Dak also spitted, man. Like, I thought at first it looked like he spitted by himself, but it turns out Dak first spitted towards his direction, and then he made the mistake of going all the way up to Dak and spitting on his chest. But I wonder what the referees would have done if also, imagine both of them. No, it probably would have been probably personal. I don't think they would have ejected Prescott. Imagine first game. Dallas is going to be more than fine. They're going to get that passing game in sync, and it's going to be super looking like Javonte. Yes, we already talked about this, Ryan, last night as well. The offensively, they're very, very talented. Like, if CeeDee Lamb makes one of those catches or Miles Sanders isn't fumbling the 11-yard line, they would have won the game, man. Low key. Unless the Eagles would have, that last possession, when they had the football, they would have scored. There's a good possibility that if CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop those passes and Miles Sanders doesn't fumble, the Cowboys might have won. I hear Jalen Carter has behavior. He does all the way back when he was in Georgia. That's why he dropped in the draft. A lot of teams didn't want him. Because he has behavior problems. He's gonna be one of those linemen that he's gonna have a good career, but he is gonna have like that dirty player tag on him. He's really good. What are you talking about? That kicker is fantastic. Here they have a fantastic kicker. What are you talking about? We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, I wonder when they have to pay him, like how it's gonna look. I saw that Dodgers got swept. Oof. But we knew it was a possibility with tonight Paul Skeens pitching, man. We knew it was a possibility. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, London. Shitty ass night for you tonight. But I'm so sorry to you, London. I really am. I know, I mean, he's really good, yes. Really, really good kicker. They've always had a good kicker, man. Well, for a while they didn't, but what was that other kicker they had? They had a few good kickers, and that kicker, I think they got him off the what's it called, the XFL. I think he was in one of those little spring leagues, and that's how they found him. Yeah, I saw it was 5'3", man. I saw it was 5'3". Man. Yeah, one of those UFL, XFL, one of those little spring leagues. Same thing with Turpin, the returner. I think Dallas has done a good job getting the talent off those little spring leagues. Yeah. And then I think the Yankees wanted the bats to be checked or something. They were saying that maybe some of the Astros hitters were cheating, but I don't think they were. But I don't know. I was gonna look at the video, but then I don't know what happened. I can't find it anymore. But my guess is there was nothing because otherwise it would have been all over social media if they were actually obviously it would if they were actually cheating. Dallas drafts really well and have a winning record the past 10 years. They just lose the. Yeah, they actually know how to draft really good. I think it's because also the son Jerry what's his name Stephen Jones has taken over the draft, and he's done a good job drafting players throughout the years. But yeah, the problem is they can't find a way to get themselves in that NFC Championship game since 1995. You know, the craziest thing, I think Chicago, like, I think has the next drought, which is only like 15 years. And then Dallas has like 31 years. You see the new show with Skip and Gilbert Arenas? Wait, why are they... What, Gilbert Arenas is talking football? I haven't watched it, man. He picked Gilbert Arenas to talk football? I'm more positive about the season than I thought I would be. He could be better than I... Yeah? Well, I told you, London. That's a nice team to have on offense with CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson, Miles Sanders. If everybody's healthy, that's going to be a fun offense to watch. I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, I feel like you can only watch so many sports shows. Right now, mainly the ones I watch, First Take, on and off. The ones I mainly watch is Colin Cowherd, Nightcap with Shannon and Chad Johnson, and then McAfee. Those are like the three main ones that I watch. Matt Eberflus figured out the running quarterback. We will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's called Arena. They talk good, but what? But they have Aqib Talib there as well, assuming they'll be being guests soon. Oh, so it's three of them? Skip Bayless, Aqib Talib, and Gilbert Arenas? Yeah, there's too many sports shows, man. There's way too many. You can't keep up with all the sports shows. Interesting how Gilbert Arenas was talking with he was actually on Nightcap back in 2023, and now he's working with Skip. Interesting how that ended up working. Ryan, I don't know. I used to like him, but I don't know. I guess I got accustomed to not watching him anymore. Yeah, tomorrow Chiefs Chargers. Hopefully I hope that game's easy to watch. Supposedly you just have to go on YouTube and it's gonna be there. I hope it's that easy, man. Supposedly it's going to be free and everything. Yeah, it should be a good game, man. It should be a good game. But I don't know, man. Watch them say you have to pay $10. It's free. That's what they're saying, right? That it's going to be free. Hopefully. Last year, I think it was on Peacock. That, it was, I think, Green Bay, Eagles in Brazil, and it was on Peacock. But now they're saying it's going to be free on YouTube. Yeah, because you know the Sunday ticket, they be charging on YouTube like $235, I think. It's so expensive. My Chiefs going to win, but I'm curious to see how the offense plays, especially Pacheco, Kelsey, and Hollywood Brown. Yeah, man. Supposedly, Patrick Mahomes said he got a leaner diet, so maybe he'll go. He's looking for an MVP type season. Because the last few years, back to back, Lamar and Josh Allen. So maybe he wants to win another one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs too. Yeah, I don't know, that injury was terrible. What happened to that Chargers lineman, Rashawn Slater? That's gonna maybe fuck up their whole season. I don't know. Usually when their left and right tackle get hurt, it messes up a lot of the offensive line. No rant tonight after Dodgers loss. I don't know how you guys you got swept by the Pirates, but it is what it is. Wondering if Isaiah Pacheco will be held fully from that injury. He was bad the whole season. Yeah. I think the Chiefs might have I think they're gonna be ready to play, man. I think they're mad about after what happened last year. Yeah, man, I don't know. You guys play Baltimore this weekend, right? We'll see how you guys play versus Baltimore. When Reggie Rice comes in, it's going to be cooking. Tyler Glasnow, Yamamoto, and Clayton Kershaw pitching. Yeah, man, that's the one thing that sucks, that I'm not going to be able to watch a lot of baseball. With NFL being on every day now except Tuesday. I mean, we got college on Saturday. I was going to watch a little bit of that Yankees-Astros game, but during the rain delay. But I think it was already like in the 9th inning when I started watching. So I'm like, eh. But yeah, man. Saturday going to watch Kentucky versus number 20 Ole Miss and 15 Michigan versus Oklahoma. Yeah, everybody's talking about that quarterback, right, from Michigan, Bryce Underwood. Everybody's saying he's pretty good. Yeah, man. Let's see. Arch Manning. Let's see how he does. Like, imagine if, like, say they win, but they kind of struggle a little bit versus San Jose. Oof. And now that everybody's talking about Arch Manning and Bill Belichick. But there's a few people that are saying that, which I don't think they're going to do it right now, but that Alabama might fire their head coach, Kellen LaBour. It's too early, though. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. He would have to big off a, yeah, I think it's like $70 million or something. Yeah, but I think it would be like, I don't think it's going to be right now, man. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future if they continue to not win games. I have a feeling the players are gonna be ready to play this week. They're gonna be all week long. They were probably hearing all the embarrassment. I did my week 2 picks tonight for college. Got my Wildcats getting an upset. Nice. Let's see how college goes this Saturday, man. I can't wait. Let's see how the hell it goes. Yeah. You know what I think is happening, Ryan? I think she's in the weight room, getting a little bit stronger, so they don't bully her much in the future. That's what I think is going on, man. She's trying to get stronger. Raider, I think they messed up by letting both Darius Slay and Garner Johnson go. That secondary looks pretty bad. They should have only picked one, but both of them, they made a huge mistake, I think, by letting both of them go. The Kawhi Leonard stuff, right? What was going on that he signed another contract worth like, what was it, $30 million from like a tree company, and they were giving him even more money. So that's a big scandal going on in the NBA. That Steve Ballmer got him some contract with a tree company, I think it was like a big tree company, and he was making like $30 million. And then that's probably about it. Yeah, honestly, that I can think of from the top of my head. Matt Riddle paid the people that he owed money from for not showing to that wrestling show for charity. They're saying that he paid all the money. Welcome to the mother effing show. I didn't even know they were gone. What the hell is everyone smoking these days? Not signing. Yeah, they messed it up, dude. They shouldn't have not done that, dude. Maybe one, but not both of them. That's like your best corner and safety. That was a terrible move by Philadelphia, letting both Darius Slay and Garner Johnson walk. That was terrible. Yeah, Milwaukee lost 2 out of 3. Interesting, because Milwaukee's the best team in baseball, and that was a good showing by Philly. Garner Johnson went to Houston, and Slay went to Pittsburgh. So now he's with what's his name? Fitzpatrick? He's with him in Pittsburgh now. And then Johnson is with that other, what's that cornerback from Houston that's really good? Matt Riddle is informable. He always says CM Punk is, when he never even worked with him. He just does anything to say, yeah. Yeah, they're saying Matt Riddle has had a tough time ever since he got released by WWE. I don't know, right, Raider? It's so tough because in baseball, man, a lot of the hot teams win, right? Like in 2023, Arizona came out of nowhere and made it to the World Series. In 2019, I think the Nationals were like 19 games back of first place, and they came all the way back and won it. But I mean, obviously, like, I think the American League, there's gonna be a different team this year, like either Tigers or Blue Jays. I don't see this year like the Red Sox, Yankees, and Astros making it. It might be like a different team, like Tigers or Blue Jays. Can we get a pendejo face for Matt Riddle talking about CM Punk when he never worked? Yeah. I don't know why he's so upset with CM Punk. Floyd, yes, I saw that. For March, I think they're saying. Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Mayweather's going to win. I saw people on Twitter speculating that Rollins and Punk are friends. Well, when they show the them getting planning out the Elimination Chamber back in March on the Untold or whatever the fuck it's called on Netflix, they were doing a good job like communicating. So they might have gotten to be friends. I was gonna say the Phillies and Tigers. That could be a possibility. That I think in the National League it's probably gonna either be Phillies, Milwaukee, or Dodgers. Yeah, possibly. Brock Lesnar is scheduled to be in Chicago this week where SmackDown takes place. They're stacking up that SmackDown, man. They are loading it up. And they obviously like working together because they have been feuding for so long. Yeah, sometimes actually getting a little bit frustrated, right? They want like a Hell in a Cell match for it to be over. In real life, they are friends, but they are rivals on screen. Yeah, I mean, that whole thing with the Survivor Series, even that they said was scripted. CM Punk being super mad and having to get restrained by Corey Graves and Michael Cole. They said that was also planned. What happened was they had to stop the storyline because a few months later CM Punk tore his shoulder. But the plan was supposed to be Rollins versus CM Punk that year WrestleMania, but they had to change it when CM Punk got hurt. There are some within WWE that are quietly expecting tomorrow to be, yes, his final appearance on SmackDown. Yeah, I think he only has like 7 appearances left, and most of them are going to be premium live events, and then I guess some of them are going to be on Raw. What up, T-Money? Welcome to the show. It's crazy. Punk has been back. Yeah? November will be 2 years. November is going to be 2 years of CM Punk coming back. It's crazy, man. Look in my eyes. What do you see? Colder personality. Damn, I can't believe it's an end of the Thugonomics era. Makes me feel old. Yeah? I think I was like, maybe like in the 3rd grade when John Cena first started. So now I'm 33. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know you're a big CM Punk fan. Yeah. I think those are your favorites, right? Jey Uso and CM Punk. Excuse me, Jimmy Uso. You were too... Oh, so he's been there your whole life, Ryder. He's been there your whole life. That's crazy. Oh, my Lord. So, yeah, you don't know wrestling without John Cena. That's crazy. Yeah, you're what? You're 25, 26? I would say John Cena and CM Punk are my all-time favorites. Oh, okay. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins up there as well. Okay. All right, so no then? Well, no, yeah, because, yeah, most of your life you have been, yeah, John Cena. London, I beg your pardon? Holy frijoles. Wow. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. You guys all love him. You guys, that's your generation. I feel like if you're like 25 or younger, that's your guy, John Cena. Definitely, man. Like, that's your guy, man. I've watched some old pay-per-views events from the mid and late 90s, like WrestleMania, or yeah. See, that was my era. I started watching like in the late 90s. It was the Stone Cold, Triple H, The Rock, Undertaker, Mick Foley. I wish I could Cena what? I beg you pardon, holy frijoles. Holy frijoles, what the fudge? I was a Batista, Shawn Michaels, and Rob Van Dam fan. Yeah, Shawn Michaels, man, is really, really good. Like, to me, he might be the greatest of all time. Like, if you go back and watch him in the 90s, the guy can do anything. Like, wrestle, talk on the microphone. Yeah, I remember Rob Van Dam. Yeah, the whole effing show. Rob Van Dam. Yeah, Shawn Michaels, man. I definitely have him in my top 5, like, of all time, along with like Rock, Hogan, Stone Cold. That might be my top 5, honestly. Rock, Hogan, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena. But Undertaker, I'll say Undertaker's the greatest character ever. Like, there's nobody going to be a better character ever than the Undertaker. Yeah. I think it will look. It looks like it's stacked for tomorrow's Smackdown. It looks like it's going to be stacked up. My top 5 is probably John Cena, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, and The Undertaker. Yeah. I personally was not the biggest fan of the character, but I will admit it's got to be the best character of all time in wrestling, that Undertaker character. You're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker. That was Teddy Long back in the day. That was hilarious. Holla, 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 player. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. Holla, 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 holla. I actually went to an event in Reno, Nevada when I was like 4 or 5, and I got a few pictures with some of them, and they also signed them. I think I saw RVD, John Cena, Edge, and The Undertaker. Nice. The closest I ever got to one of them in Chicago, I sat by the Ram, and when the show finished, they were high-fiving the fans, and I got to high-five Shawn Michaels and Triple H. That's the only time I've really gotten any close to a wrestler. Yeah, and he's going to get a huge one tomorrow. Maybe even bigger if AJ Lee does come out. That's one hell of a memory for 1-2. It is. Dude, like, you're only like 5 and you remember that? I do hope to see Punk get one more world title. I think he will, man. I think he will. Yeah. I've never like been like I don't know like I'm very antisocial, so I feel like the lines to wait for like to meet the wrestlers would drive me crazy. Like I don't think I could do them, but at least I got to high five Shawn Michaels and Triple H one time at least. Did you know that the Ultimate Warrior? Yes, Raider, yes. Yeah, I remember that perfectly. That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, he got inducted into the Hall of Fame on Saturday. Monday he gave a speech, and then the next day he passed away. There's conspiracies that somebody during WrestleMania weekend might have poisoned him somehow. There's conspiracy theories. I was watching a video. Yeah, dude, Raider. I was like, dude, I was maybe like, this was like maybe 2013, 2014. So yeah, like 10, 11 years ago. I remember exactly like on Tuesday night, like literally, I think I might have been watching basketball, and I saw the tweet from Triple H. I have been informed that Ultimate Warrior passed away tonight. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the fudge? It was 2014? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew it was, I had just moved to Houston. So I knew it was either 2013 or 2014 because I had just moved from Chicago to Houston. I still can't believe the Hulkster. That was a crazy one too, Raider. That was also a crazy one. And then Razor Ramon too. I think he was like fixing something in his house, and he went up on a ladder, and he fell, and he broke his hip. And in the surgery to get it fixed, he passed away. That one also came out of nowhere. I think this was like 2022 or 23. It was just not too long ago. Yeah, this was like maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. Razor Ramon passing away. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's only been like 3 years. He was in his house fixing something and he fell off the ladder. And they said he has to go in for surgery. He has a broken hip. And he didn't make it through the surgery. And he wasn't even that old. I think he was like maybe 50, 60, something. Like he wasn't even that old. I think that's why The Rock, did you see the picture a few days ago? He lost all that weight. I don't know if he got scared because Hulk Hogan, remember, he still had a lot of muscle until like he was, right? He was like 71. I don't know if The Rock got scared. Maybe I shouldn't have all this muscle anymore. And he lost all his muscle. Now he's lost like 50 pounds of muscle. The legends we've lost. Yeah. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, man. It's a sad thing with wrestling. They do appear to pass away young. Stone Cold said that, like, he said when he watches, like, football and basketball events and they celebrate, like, the greatest of all time, he says if you do a wrestling one, you're going to be missing at least 50% of them. That's what he said. Like, remember a few years ago, the NBA did the all-time 75 team, and then I think the NFL did for Super Bowl 50. They burned out everybody. He said, I don't know how many wrestlers you would get if you were to celebrate them from 50, 70 years ago. That's crazy, man. We are chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. The guy from France, Chadwick Boseman, Hogan, Kobe. Yeah. Yeah, man. Too many. Yeah, man. It sucks, man. Especially like they pass away young, man. Like the Kobe thing was, oh my lord. I couldn't believe the Kobe Bryant one. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, but the pilot should have still said no. The pilot should have called like somebody superior and had them tell Kobe, we can't fly this thing. Like, I don't know, man. I think that the pilot could have done more. He should have called his like superior, his supervisor, and like had them tell Kobe, we can't fly it. Yeah. Plus, I think they were, it was driving distance. I think it wasn't even that far. I think they were flying from like Anaheim to LA. They could have gone on a car. But Kobe said he didn't like wasting time. So that's why he would always take the helicopter. But most of his rides were usually from LA to Anaheim. So that's very you can obviously drive there. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, London. I know when you take a little bit of a break when you see other people in the chat. They were going to Yes. Yeah, she had a game actually. She had a game. They went to church, and then after church, they said bye to the family, which is, I guess it's so crazy too, right? How that was the last time they saw each other leaving church, and then they said bye, and then he and his daughter went with the other friends and family, and they got on the helicopter. But that's crazy how like the final activity he did with his family was to go to church. That's also kind of crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how it happens sometimes, man. Man, but that was yeah, that might have been the most shocking one in my lifetime when Kobe Bryant passed away. Triple H, I think he had a scary one in 2021. I think he had like a heart problem, and that said that his heart was only working like 11%, and he had to be in surgery, I think, for 10 hours. Like, I heard, for what you hear, I think Stephanie has said it a few times that he could have passed away. Those were like my two favorite athletes growing up, honestly. Triple H and Kobe. Imagine back-to-back years. That would have been horrendous for me. Man, holy frijoles. I could go on for hours on what I've heard about Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson but I won't, cause we won't finish before the end of the stream. It's honestly just sad. I wish, yeah. What? Yeah, the Michael Jackson one. There's a video, right? That the ambulance from his house went into a parking lot, and then it went out before it got to the hospital. I seen that video saying there's a conspiracy theory that that's where they dropped him off before getting to the hospital. But you don't know what to believe anymore with this freaking AI stuff. You don't even know what to believe anymore. I think today I saw on TikToks, somebody was flying over Iceland and they say that they saw giants. Obviously that had to be AI generated. That one video, didn't somebody a few days ago make a video about the White House and how they were throwing stuff out of the roof of the White House, the window or whatever? And then the president said, yeah, you can't do that. That's those windows are bulletproof, locked. So that was also AI generated. It's so crazy, man. This AI stuff, it's wild. It is freaking wild, man. Think some lady did they wanted to do like that she had like 11 kids at once, like 11 twins. But damn, after a while the twins didn't have a face, one didn't have a leg, and they're like, yeah, that's AI generated. But it actually looked realistic until you really start paying attention to it. If they would have done maybe like 5, it would have probably been realistic. But then once you start doing 11 kids, yeah, eventually it's probably going to show that it's AI generated. I think one of the things where a lot of AI screws up, the fingers, right? Sometimes they either put only like, they give you 6 fingers or they only give you 4. And that's how a lot of people realize if it's AI or not. Either you have like 6 or 4 fingers. No, I think it was fake Raider because I did see the picture and it did seem like some of the faces were blurry or like they were missing a hand or something. So I think it was AI generated. I think it was for sure AI generated. For some reason, AI, they can't figure out the hand. They always be giving people either 6 or 4 fingers. How can we let AI get so advanced? The Terminator movie. Imagine somebody creates a Terminator. Holy frijoles. Yeah, I don't know who the hell that is. They be asking for mods. I think it's the same person. They just make new accounts. But I still don't think wait, which ones though? We chilling a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, really? Yeah, I know that story too about that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff, man. A lot of crazy stuff, man. It's a filter on the green screen on the YouTube. So all you have to do is say like go on Google and get the picture, save it, and then just go to you just go on YouTube and it's a filter. You go on green screen and then the picture, if you save it, it's gonna be there. It's not that hard. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. If someone was really guilty of that and with how much evidence there was, then why would someone deny claims after all those? Yeah, I don't know. Well, didn't that one guy, what's his name? Uh, the new guy, the guy that just got all those claims, didn't he get a lot of stuff drop? They said that his sentence might not be as long as they thought it was gonna be because a lot of the charges were dropped. No, it was Diddy, I think his name is. I'm not too into the celebrity stuff, but obviously that was a huge one. Everybody knows. But yeah, man, who knows, man? Goes to go that money. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, that's why you can't even talk about that stuff. 'Cause I feel like, sadly, if we continue, I think the stream is gonna get taken down. That's why I always tell them never talk about stuff that's controversial. I always tell them light topics. Favorite movie, favorite sport, favorite song, favorite food. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I always stay away from those controversial topics. Oh, we're talking about, like, go read the chat, man. We're getting a little bit too, like, some of the controversial stuff that has happened throughout the years. And I told them that it's better we stop talking because, I don't know, last thing we wanted the stream for us to get banned or something. I like sushi. That's my favorite food, man. I also like cheeseburgers, pizza. Tortas? Don't want to get yeah. Yeah, man. It's fine. Dude, just stop talking about stuff like that. Oh, he loved chicken. Colonel Sanders. I know he loved that chicken, man. I know he freaking loves his chicken. He loved that chicken, man. Yeah, keep it like topics. Once in a while, we'll accidentally slip up, but for the most part, we do a good job of not getting into controversial stuff on here. I love hamburgers, but overall, I have to say either boneless hot wings or mac and cheese. Oof. But see, yeah, a lot of people because a lot of people say they have at least some little bit of lactose intolerance. That definitely gonna get probably the shits if I eat like 2 or 3 plates of mac and cheese. Holy frijoles! Today I had bean rice and chorizo, and then I also had a soup, and then for dinner for dessert I had a cinnamon roll and a glass of milk. Yeah, yeah, my toilet definitely got effed up tonight a few times. The last 2 nights I've gone wild, man. Yesterday I had like meatballs, and then I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's an explosion as well. Yeah, the last few nights has probably hated me, Raider. The last 2 nights I've gone crazy with meatballs and peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then tonight again with beans, rice, and chorizo, and then cinnamon roll. Yeah, I usually try to eat healthier during the week, but this week I don't know, dude. The last 2 days I've gone crazy. We chilling on a damn Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. What you eat for dinner tonight, guys? Taco Bell doesn't make me have the shits, but on. Oh yeah. Oh really? A lot of people do get the shits from Taco Bell. This lady was saying that she says I only go to Mexican restaurants where like the menu's in Spanish and it's like kind of hard to understand the waiter. That means it's gonna be good, like real Mexican food. She says if the menu's in English and they speak perfectly English, she says I get afraid. That was kind of funny that she said that. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like most Mexican places you go to, the waitress speaks both English and Spanish. I think it's because I'm used to the processed foods. You eat in a lot of fast food restaurants? I eat about 5 days a week. I eat homemade food. I think Fridays and Sundays are the days I get stuff from outside. I usually get pizza on Fridays, and I get like a cheeseburger on Sundays. I had some hot dogs for lunch and pizza. Yeah, so you be eating all that fast food stuff. Yeah. What you put on your hot dog, man? I always see those food trucks, and they be putting like, I think the most famous one, I think it's like chili, and like I see a lot of people now put like cheese sauce on their hot dog. It was a good stream tonight, Sanchez. It was. And then there's this one guy, he be putting freaking hot Cheetos on his hot dog, and I'm like, damn. I think he puts like mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, and then he puts like vegetable and onions, and then he puts like hot Cheetos, and then with like a pepper, a green pepper. I'm like, damn. I put pickle, mayo, and mustard, and if I have chili, yeah. I feel like that's the most famous one. Mustard, mayo, and chili. But I see a lot of people, dude, they put cheese sauce. Like the cheese sauce you get like on the fries where you go to like Wendy's or Steak and Shakes. Like I'm like, damn, that's like, I don't know. I think that's like a new one. People be putting cheese sauce on their hot dog. It's like they usually put cheese, mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, and chili with onions. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people be putting cheese sauce on there. Most of the hot dogs I see people getting, it's cheese sauce, and then like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and then chili. And then some people want onions. I think like the most popular hot dog orders. Guys, I think I'm gonna get off in about 3 minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. But yeah, man, I love cheese sauce, man. I don't have fast food a lot. I just don't be getting fruits or veggies unless it's canned fruits and veggies. Yeah, my mom. See, I always skip lunch and breakfast. Now the reason I'm fat is because I eat like 2 or 3 plates when I eat dinner, and then I have like dessert. But on the weekends, I do eat like. I usually what I do is I'll eat like breakfast, but like around like 1 o'clock, like kind of late. And she always gives me fruit before she gives me like eggs and like pancakes. She'll give me fruit. But that's like the only time I eat fruit, like during like Saturday and Sundays. Yes, Sanchez. I think I'm gonna be live this week. I think I'm gonna be live every day, honestly. I think until Monday, probably the next time I'm gonna have off. But I'm gonna be live actually every day this week. I was live on Monday. I eat once a day, but sometimes I'll eat a bowl of cereal in the morning. Yeah, man. Usually Monday through Friday I eat once a day, but when I eat at night, I eat pretty good. Like I'll eat like a soup, and then like maybe 2 or 3 plates of whatever my mom made. And then like around 10, 11, I like before, like, I guess, everybody goes to sleep, I'll eat like a dessert, like cereal, whatever, cookies. Have a good night, Raider. Have a good night. It's just not common that I eat more. Yeah, me too, man. I'm just too lazy. I'm lazy to... Imagine how much fatter I would be if I would eat 3 times a day. Jesus Christ. No, man, I honestly don't eat anything. Like, I go probably like 21 hours without eating. Like, honestly, like from 11 p.m. until like 7 p.m. the next day, I'll probably don't eat. My body's used to it, honestly. But like I said, imagine if I actually ate 3 times a day, I would be super fat. I'm already super fat. Most of the time, I only eat once a day. All right, guys. We will be back tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.